Welcome into the show. Thank you so much for being here today. Today's recipe is chicken and rice. Man, we're going back to Alabama just a little bit with this dish. We're using Ralston Farms from right here in Atkins, Arkansas. We're gonna use some great Tyson chicken in this dish. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go. I can't wait. We gotta get started. The kitchen is over there calling my name about the dish. Welcome into the show, man. I am so glad you are in the kitchen with me today. I'm rocking a great dish, man. This guy right here, this skillet, will basically be our cooking vessel. Mustard greens. These are gonna give the dish some flavor, some depth, get you an al dente orzo, meaning that it's still got a little bit of a bite to it. Golden chicken right there. Oh my goodness, it's made with so much love. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being with me today. We're gonna do a great dish. Man, it's simply chicken and rice. We're using red rice, Ralston Farms in Atkins, Arkansas. Really great company, great family. They do a great job with their products. They have a bunch of different varieties. Man, the grits, we've done their rice grits before. Check them out if you haven't checked them out. We're gonna just toast off the red rice, and it's 1 cup. We'll use our stainless steel skillet here, and we're gonna toast off 1 cup of the rice. The red rice, man, it's just because of the color, and I want the plate to look really cool. It's about making sure that our plate looks good, and the aroma is good, that it tastes good. There's just all the senses we're trying to get in with any dish that we make. And so I'll just get this toasted up really good before I add my 2 cups of water. And with this rice, it's 2 to 1. So 1 cup of rice, or whatever, whatever the ingredient is, to 2 cups of water. That's the ratio. And just, man, 45 seconds, not even a minute of toasting up we want on this. Then we're gonna add our water. I'm also gonna give it a little bit of salt and pepper, just because I want to. Just right off the grinder. Just season it up. Man, once this gets going, so I'm gonna get this fired all the way up. Once this gets to a roll, we're gonna turn it down to a simmer and put a lid on it and just let it go for 45 minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna get ready with our chicken. So the chicken is gonna be seared and seasoned, seared, and put in the oven. And we'll make our sauce right in the same pan. It's gonna be real good. Some orange juice, gonna be really good. So let's grab our gloves. And I have some seasoning here that's specific for chicken, meaning I can get my hands right into that container and not worry about cross-contaminating anything else. So I know I'm gonna use this seasoning just for this chicken. And I wanna season up these Tyson chicken breasts on both sides. I'll start with the skin side up and just give it a good seasoning. Man, kind of press that salt and pepper and garlic into the chicken breast. Get it flipped over, and we'll do the same thing to the other side. Season the chicken really nice. We want to make sure that it's seasoned real good on all sides and right into the cast iron with the brown butter. Now we're doing these also in a cast iron. I want to be able to get those good soaks up out of the bottom of that cast iron once we get it done. So we'll take off the gloves. Just set those to the side right there. And we'll add to our cast iron skillet. Man, I'm gonna add that 2/3 of a stick of butter right there and put it right in. Make sure your cast iron skillet is going. Just get that stuff melted there. And look, our rice is going good. Let's grab our spoon and just give it a stir. We're gonna turn it down as low as we can get it, just so it simmers. And we're gonna add our lid to it and let it go for 45 minutes. Hey Siri, set a 45-minute timer. And that's it. We're going to just leave it alone. I don't think you really have to do anything. Just make sure you keep a good eye on it. And our butter is melted. And look, you stir it around and it starts to bubble like that. You can add in your item. So let's grab another glove and we'll start our chicken. This is going to be an amazing dish, you guys. When we get back, man, we're going to keep going with our chicken. We're going to get it ready to go in the oven. We got to make sauce for all of this. We have some vegetables we're going to cook off to go right along with this. Y'all stick around, man. We'll be back in just a second. It's about the dish. It's going to be a great dish. This is Arkansas rice from Ralston Farms. Thank you so much for putting out a great product from Atkins, Arkansas. You guys, my tip for you today is to make sure that when you're making rice, follow the manufacturer's recipe right on the box. That's the best way to get your rice done correctly.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of it sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.
Welcome back. Man, our chicken is really nice. Check out that color we got on there. It's going to be really good. We're just going to 165 on this. And so I'm going to put these in the oven. I have it set. It's 400 degrees. Man, it's going to come out about the same time as our rice gets done. So we'll set the timer for 15 minutes. Hey, Siri, set a second timer for 15 minutes. Right in the oven. And now I'm going to leave this pan going right here. Those souks that are in there, we want those really badly, but we're going to add just the rest of that butter right to that pan and start to pick up that brown stuff that's in the bottom of that pan right there. Just let the butter do the job, because we have some deglazing liquid we're going to put in there also that'll get the rest of it up for us. And that's just flavor. That's all it is in the bottom there is some good flavor that we want. This is garlic. We're going to add some shallots as well, about a tablespoon of each. And man, we don't want to burn this. It's already browned off in there. That pan has already got some good brown butter to it. From that chicken, man, it's got some good flavor. But we're just going to get this going so we don't want to burn it. We want to add good deliciousness. And this aroma, the butter and the garlic and the shallots, if I want people to show up for food, I just put some butter on, throw some garlic and shallots in there. Man, they're going to find out what's cooking instantly, I'm telling you. 1 good cup of chicken stock. That's our deglazing liquid. And look, you'll see the color start to come up already from the bottom of the pan. Just like that. All of that stuff off of the bottom comes right up and just will be reincorporated in our pan. Once you get this to a boil, I don't need that anymore. We're going to get that out of the way there. Once you get the sauce to a boil at this point, we're going to add a couple of other flavors to it just to kind of set it off. This is balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna give it about half a cup. About half of what I had in that little measure right there. And that just changed the tone big time of what I got going on. This is honey. I'm gonna give this about a tablespoon of honey. Just let it cascade over there and give it a stir. I want a little bit of sweetener. We're adding the acidity of the vinegar. We gotta have a little bit of sweetener in there. Plus we're using cornstarch with this, so we gotta have some sweet. I'm gonna add just a little bit of allspice to this also. Just a splash. I'm gonna hit it with black pepper. And I'm gonna hit it with salt. And that vinegar is gonna start to rise really quickly. You can smell it already. I have right here some cornstarch, and I need some water. Just to finish that off. That's a cup. Grab a spoon. You just want to make sure you get the cornstarch mixed in really, really good with the water. This is called a slurry. You'll see this in a lot of recipes, man. They ask for a slurry. It's just cornstarch and water. It's the thickening agent. It'll start to bind these ingredients really quickly. You just don't want to go too much or you'll have to thin it back down. That is so good. I just want to make sure that I get it right. And I'm going to add the cornstarch, the slurry, as slow as I can so that I get it right. And really, it's about resistance against my spoon. And man, you know, I'll use the spin factor as another way of knowing how much I need to add or if I added too much. But we just get it going and make sure that you have some good resistance against your spoon. Man, get that to a boil. It's gonna be a really great sauce. We'll re-season that if we need to. When we get back, y'all, we're gonna get the vegetables ready to go with this dish. It's gonna be amazing. Y'all, come back with me. We're making chicken and rice right here about the dish.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of it sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.
Dreaming of owning an RV? Well, now is the time to add a little comfort to your vacations by investing in your home away from home. Make your dream come true with Wheels RV, the #1 new RV dealer in Northwest Arkansas. We carry brands like Grand Design, Brinkley, Flagstaff, No Boundaries, and Vibe. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV. Find us 5 miles west of I-49 under the Tontitown Water Tower.
So many people have a real struggle to find their place in the world. But you know, I've helped thousands of people as a real estate and lifestyle expert. As a result of that, I really understand the personalized nature and process of discovery.
Man, I feel like I found a really nice home here, for sure.
Well, and that's why I bring people inspiration that you provide, so you can stimulate their hearts and minds.
Yes, their stomachs as well. I'm a stomach guy, man.
Me too. Contact me. Let's spend some time exploring your hopes and dreams. Then I'll go out and find it for you.
And all your vegetables can go together in one skillet with butter. Just make sure you add some shallots and garlic to all of that. Make sure you season it with salt and pepper as well. Okay, so So we've got our chicken going, we got our rice going, we are looking really, really good. It's vegetable time now. Our sauce is really good. We have one more component that's gonna go in that sauce right at the end, and it's gonna be some orange juice just to give it a little extra citrus. But I've got a non-stick skillet going here, and I'm gonna put some more butter in there. We love our butter. We love our Hiland Dairy butter. This is unsalted butter going in for these vegetables. And man, it's really a simple deal. I want to make sure that the dish is colorful. So we have red rice. We have asparagus. The asparagus I blanched in water, so boiling water. It still had the ribbon or the rubber band wrapped around the bundle of asparagus into the boiling water. It was down for maybe 2 minutes at the most, and then right into an ice bath. So just fresh ice and water. Get those guys right in there. Let's turn that down just a hair. These are Anaheim peppers, and these are the gold and the orange Anaheim peppers. Just move that butter around. And I want to try real hard to keep all of it together if I can. I'm going to add shallots. And these are the whole shallot. All I did was peel it, it's an onion. I peeled it and just left them whole and broke them up. I mean, some of them were 2 onions put together, so I just kind of broke those up. I'm gonna season all of this with salt and pepper. This has to have some love to it. Black pepper. And man, the onions, we gotta get some good seasoning on those onions because the rest of it has good flavor. That's good. Let's get that turned down just a hair. So good. Then I have some radishes, and the radishes I just used the mandolin on. Be real careful when you're using your mandolin. You just get them down to where they're relatively translucent. I mean, I can't quite see through it, but again, we want to try real hard to keep it all together in our skillet. Just like that. The last thing I'm going to put in here, well, the next to the last thing anyway, is a little bit more butter. Because once you get all of the ingredients into the skillet, they soak up the butter big time. So you have to add just a little bit more. And just keep it moving around. I'm going to put chopped shallots over all of it. I'm going to put chopped garlic over all of it. Just like that. Get all of that garlic in there as you can. Man, and this is really about done. I'm going to give this a smidge of the orange juice, maybe a 1/4 cup, just to deglaze that pan. And again, it's all about making sure that these vegetables have good color on them. And I just want to sweat that down. Get a look at my rice here. Red rice. Gonna make the plate look really good. It's almost done. We just gotta finish soaking up that water, but always give it a good stir. Make sure you give it a good look. Spread it back out so that it soaks up that water. I may turn that up just a little bit. It's a little bit lower than a simmer right now. Just give it a little bit more heat. Now that is gonna be amazing. And these vegetables look really good. Again, we got the garlic in there at the very end. So I'll just toss up the radishes so they all get flavored. Turn over the shallots so that they get browned all the way around. And do the same thing with the peppers. Just toss them up. And then the asparagus. This is gonna make my friend in Italy, Jennifer. This is gonna make her very proud, the color we put on this dish. Man, when we get back, we're gonna bring it all together, show you a great composed dish. Y'all stick around. It's about this dish right here, chicken and rice. If you missed any of the episodes of About the Dish, you can find every one of them on our YouTube channel, Chef Brooks TV. Make sure you go there. You know, that thumb you use, that finger you use to swipe and do all that stuff on your phone, smash that subscribe button, Chef Brooks TV. All of our videos are out there, all of our episodes. We got shorts out there. Learn cooking techniques right from me.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of it sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.
Dreaming of owning an RV? Well, now is the time to add a little comfort to your vacations by investing in your home away from home. Make your dream come true with Wheels RV, the #1 new RV dealer in Northwest Arkansas. We carry brands like Grand Design, Brinkley, Flagstaff, No Boundaries, and Vibe. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV. Find us 5 miles west of I-49 under the Tontitown Water Tower.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of it sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.
And once your sauce is really good and bubbly, it's done. The cornstarch really brings it together, thickens it up really nice. This is gonna be an awesome sauce to go over your chicken. All right, man, we have all of our components are done. I think we're ready to go. Our chicken is done. The timer went off. Thank you, Miss Siri, for doing your job. Steam up my glasses like I do every time I get something out of the oven over here. But look at that chicken, man, it's so good. I don't want to burn myself. But I'm gonna make a sophisticated a plate as I can with this so that it looks cool. So we've covered the bases with color. We have red, we have some green, we have the orange, we have the purple, we got the chicken, we got sauce. We're gonna just bring it all together. So I'm gonna grab a spoon. I'll grab a couple because we have sauce to go on there as well. But we need a big one for our rice. Take our rice, it looks great. Thank you, Ralston Farms, for making such a great product. We're gonna give our rice to the middle of our plate. Go out to one of the edges with it. Just off to the side, just like that. Then what I'll do, I'll grab another spoon there, grab our towel. Let's get our veggies brought over to the side here. We're gonna give them some asparagus right off the edge of the rice. Man, just be playful with this, really. Do whatever you like. I just wanna make sure that I do it really colorfully. Give it some pop. Couple of those shallots on there. Then I want to just sit this down. We'll grab some radish like that. Spread it apart a little. Right on the plate. Take our chicken breast. I'm going to slice this up really nice, just like this. on a bias so it'll look cool. Not only is it delicious, but it's got to look really nice. And I'm going to reverse this so that you can see the middle of the chicken. Look at that. Look at that right there. Then we'll take that bubbly sauce. We'll go ahead and shut that guy off right there. Let's get that sauce over here. And I'm going to leave it on the stove top. Grab our last spoon. Just make sure you give this a good taste. I've already tasted it. It's delicious, but look at the texture of it. Really velvety. Go right over the top of our chicken. We'll give it as much as you want right over the top. And I'm just telling you, it smells so good. It smells so dang good, y'all. Just season it up. Now, to this also, I'm gonna crush a little black pepper over the entire plate. Give that guy a wipe so that we make sure we serve a good looking plate. I'm gonna also give it a little bit of chili powder and a little bit of paprika just for color on that plate, all the way around it. When we make chicken and rice here on About the Dish, we make chicken and rice. Ralston Farms, thank you so much. Man, that is great looking piece of chicken. Nice radishes, peppers, asparagus, beautiful rice. What a great dish. Man, About the Dish, thank y'all so much. Try this at home, you gotta try it. We are painting pictures up in here today. Man, what an awesome dish. Man, just make sure you spread out the colors all you want to. Make it look pretty. The red rice, the asparagus, man, what a great dish. The peppers, the chicken, the sauce all came together really well. I hope you'll try this at home. Please check out all our platforms. Check us out. Check out Chef Brooks TV on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook. We're all over the platforms. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. Chef Brooks, About the Dish.
I zoomed in on the chef that's on the show.
Those? Yeah, that's the Swedish chef. My sweet, awesome wife, Mandy Brooks, made those for me from her store, SeaMonkeyCoveTradingCompany.com. She hand makes all those with polymer clay. And so the chef he hangs out in the kitchen, the chickens, you know, we got some vegetables too.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of it sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.